I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Larsen.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are. We're in Rome, and it is the men's final this time. We had the women's final. It was Iga Swiatek. She reigned victorious yet again. 28 wins in a row. And this match, we're joined by a new face to the channel. Megan, how are you? And who do you think is going to be winning this matchup?
Hi guys, yes, really great to be on. So it's hard to see anybody but Djokovic, really. I mean, the form he's kind of been playing himself into, it was really kind of worrying the past couple of tournaments with the form he's been showing, especially like losing to Love in final sets and stuff. But I think he's really played himself into form, and I think it's going to be a tough one for Tsitsipas today.
It really is. It's interesting. Obviously, they played each other in the tournament last year. Djokovic got the better of him that time. It was sort of played with a few rain delays, that one. And then they played each other, obviously, last time on clay in the Roland Garros final. Came back from 2 sets to love down. Had that long game, 2-2 in the 5th set that he finally just broke Tsitsipas's will, it seemed, and then ended up taking the whole entire thing. I think was it 3rd set? No, sorry, 3rd set. I don't know why I said 5th set. And then went on to win the rest of the match. I mean, that was pretty incredible. Do you think Tsitsipas is going to be looking for revenge here today?
I think so, and especially over best of 3. I mean, best of 5, Djokovic has proven he's a different animal to the rest. And I think because Tsitsipas took those first 2 sets, I think he's got a better chance here than he did before. But I think he's going to be out for it, and he's going to want his revenge.
Yeah, most definitely. And we saw Iga win in the most dominant fashion earlier on. Did you catch that match?
I did. It was great. Like after the first set, I was really worried that it would kind of just be a rout again. But Jabeur made it really competitive in that second. And yeah, she was so close to getting it back on serve. Really enjoyed that second set.
Yeah, exactly. It was super exciting. I absolutely loved seeing Ons Jabeur just coming back a bit, just really showing the fight. Hopefully, we're going to see a competitive match here today. I was going to say, is it okay just to maybe get the mic a little bit closer up? Just so I think there's some people are saying there's some problems with the audio. That's okay, but it's all going to be sorted out. This is a big one, I know, to start off with. They are out on call. It's great to have you in for this. We know that you have a very good tennis Twitter account as well. If you wanted to tell everybody what that is and they can go and check you out on there.
Sure, yeah, thanks. So, yeah, I run a tennis account. It's called First Serve Tennis, and it basically gives you all the latest updates, scores, and news that you've got in the tennis world. So if you'd like, give it a follow.
Brilliant stuff. We've got Lexi in. She's saying, hello, Ben and Megan. We've got Lexi giving us her prediction straight away off the bat. Stefanos to win in 3. So there you go. Let us know your predictions in the live chat right this second. Predictions time, everybody. Right, they have just kicked off. Let's bring the scoreboard up. As you can see here, look at this. I mean, Novak Djokovic already hitting the lines and love 15 on the Tsitsipas serve. Right, Tsitsipas is serving, though. Going to need to serve well today, do you not think?
Oh, for sure. I mean, Djokovic is the best returner serve that you've got, so he's going to have to really bring it up. I'm curious to see who the crowd is with today. I mean, the Rome crowd love Novak, so I'm wondering how much support Tsitsipas is going to get.
Definitely. Yeah, Tsitsipas, one of those type of characters which I feel like he has all the game to get as much support as possible from tennis fans, but he also has this temperament which can be a bit negative with some tennis fans as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how the crowd view him, I think, in this one.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I'm not sure if you want to take me through some of the play-by-play, or I know this is going to be all completely new to the channel. Megan's style of, we had people talking about all of the different people who have been on the channel so far and given their thoughts on. They're saying that I'm 90% small talk, 10% match play, apparently. So we'll find out what Megan's style of commentary is. But I don't want to take it. I'm only going to be joining for the first part of the match. And then we've actually got to go off. We've got to catch a flight as well. So we may still be in transit between going to airports and things like that. So really appreciate you stepping in for this huge occasion. And Djokovic has 3 break points. So
yeah, it's early pressure on Tsitsipas right now.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
So I've got Tsitsipas serving at love 40.
Oh, no, it's into the net from Tsitsipas. What a volley on top of the net. It's a break. It's a game to love and a break. And a game to love. The worst possible start for Stefanos Tsitsipas. It has to be said, doesn't it?
Couldn't have gone any better for Djokovic, that.
Literally. I bet that if he was thinking in the changing rooms, what do I want to do when I come out on court here today? I think break to love to start the match would have gone down nicely, I think, in his estimations.
Absolutely.
Right, so it's going to be Djokovic serving now. All right. Take us through this point if you can, Megan.
I think my stream is actually a little bit behind yours, but...
Oh, okay, not to worry.
Just a little bit.
No problem. All right, so we've got Djokovic serving at the moment, and it is a slice into the net, unfortunately, from Tsitsipas. He's not started well. He hasn't won a point yet in this final. He's made it all the way here, yet to win a point. That's not good.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be an uphill battle for Tsitsipas today. I mean, if Djokovic keeps serving the way that he has been throughout this tournament, it's going to be hard to break him.
Definitely. Right, we've got King of Justin saying Djokovic 6-love, 6-love, unless a toilet break happens for the small kid that doesn't know how to fight. Oh, harsh words from King of Just there.
Oh, gosh.
Good drop shot there, but Djokovic gets there. Oh, great.
Oh, Tsitsipas is there, but hits it wide.
That's it.
Still to win a point.
I know. How mad is that? I didn't expect this to be maybe slightly closer. I have Novak to win since the beginning of the tournament in my bracket. Who did you have as your winner of the tournament, pre-tournament?
To be honest, I actually did think Tsitsipas would have a chance. I mean, with the way he played in Monte Carlo, and obviously, you know, with Alcaraz being out of the tournament as well, he would definitely have been a favorite. But I mean, it's hard to look past Djokovic, to be honest.
Definitely. I just had a feeling that he started to turn the corner a little bit in the last tournament. Obviously, he's just been easing his way back into the tour, and it looks like we've got prime Novak ready for Roland Garros.
He just knows the perfect time to peak.
Most definitely.
He can make you think that he's down and out, but for the big moments, the right time, he's got it.
Right, so there we go with the first point on the board for Tsitsipas. It's not button worthy. I'm not doing charity here, are we, Megan?
But he's on the board.
He is on the board. I think Novak, if he manages to consolidate, he can have a button, but Tsitsipas gonna have to do a lot harder. Right, Djokovic serving.
Oh, into the net from Tsitsipas.
Great serve in there.
Yeah, I almost thought that was out.
Quite close, but skimmed the line, I think. 190 kilometers an hour, that serve.
Yeah, this is all Djokovic right now. It's 2 games to love. Tsitsipas just can't get a foothold in this match.
Yeah, this is domination. I mean, I didn't give a prediction. I probably would have gone, I don't know. I probably would have gone Djokovic straight sets, but I don't know. It's hard. It's easy to say that now that he's consolidated the break.
Okay, here we go. Tsitsipas serving to try and get himself a game on the board.
All right, 1 second. I'll just consolidate that. Right, here we go. Tsitsipas serving, and it's not going his way at all. Hopefully, we've been trying to speak a lot about the mental side of tennis, like on our channel recently. Like we're going to be like partnering up with a mental tennis app, and I feel like Tsitsipas is someone who can really get affected by the mental side of the game more than like some of the other players. Like he just needs to. I feel like he looks quite negative, like his body language on court.
Yeah, I mean, like we've seen with players like Iga Swiatek, who's been open about having a psychologist come on the tour with her and a sports psychologist, and how much benefit that's been for her. And I really think Tsitsipas is a player that can benefit from something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Right, so Tsitsipas sort of turning this one around from love 15 to 30-15. I just want to make sure that it's not my volume that's low. Let us know in the live chat if our mic volumes are both the same, or if we need to like change it around a little bit. I'm not sure if yours is a little bit soft or.
Okay, I will.
It's okay. It might just be me though, so that's what I mean. Don't change anything because the live chat will tell us. Right. So
yes, please.
It sounds okay, I think. Right. So 40-15. Tsitsipas looking to get on the board here. Djokovic loving the orange outfits this year.
What do you think of the Adidas outfits?
Is that yeah? That's what I was about to say. The same thing. I actually really like Tsitsipas's one. It's a bit like I'm not really sure what style it is, but I quite like the design. It's very unique.
Yeah, I quite like it as well. It's been getting a lot of hate on Twitter, and it is a bit strange, but. And then there's another. I can't remember which brand it is, but there's 2 very, very similar. It looks like a knockoff of the Adidas one.
Oh, really?
I've seen a few players wearing it. Yeah, it's really bizarre.
Right, Tsitsipas serving into the net there. Yeah. Right, second serve. Djokovic looking to squeeze him into a deuce if he can do so. Good inside out forehand there from Tsitsipas. Oh, I mean, Djokovic just. What a shot that was, hey?
Pass from Djokovic. And we're at deuce again.
That's it. And there's an excited child in the crowd there. Must be a Djokovic fan. Really, really clapping their man there. I mean, what? It just makes it look so easy, these passing shots. The winner speed there.
161 kilometers an hour winner.
That's madness. So fast. Right, deuce. Tsitsipas. It's almost like a repeat of watching Iga earlier. This. I'm not sure what's going on.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
We got
first serve is good. And the smash from Tsitsipas is good this time. Advantage to the Greek.
That's it. Here he comes. We've got Lexi in chanting for Stefanos. And we've got I don't know if she's saying, what the hell, Stefanos? Yeah, it's not going his way, but I think you just got to hang in there a little bit. Just hang in. Come on. You've got to get a game on the board, though.
He needs to get his first serve percentage up. I think that's going to help him a lot. Novak's getting a lot of looks at second serves.
Definitely. What do you reckon his strategy should be to try and defeat Novak in this match today?
To be honest, what strategy can you employ to try and defeat Novak? I mean, he just makes this game look easy. I think he's just got to stick with his game, and he knows he's beaten Novak. I mean, okay, head-to-head is in Novak's favor, but he's beaten him twice. So if you can kind of try and stick to what he knows, stick to his game, he should theoretically be in with a chance. I mean, he took those 2 sets off Novak last year at the French, so he knows he can do it.
He can do it. It was just one game is all it takes for Novak to change the mindset of his opponent. And we saw it there when it was 2 sets to love down. I think it was 2-2. It was like I can't even remember how long the game. I think it was 12 minutes, the game that finally just like broke Tsitsipas. And then he ended up losing the set and then ultimately the match after that.
Yeah, like Novak's got a way of just breaking the will of his opponents. He just hangs in there, and eventually, yeah, you can just see the mindset of his opponent sometimes just go.
Yeah, definitely. And we got Colton on, one of our newest members our newest member should say, saying the last 5 meetings have all gone to Novak as well. So cheers for that, Colton. Great statistic there.
It's for advantage Djokovic.
Oh,
this ball goes wide. Djokovic gets the double break. It's 3-love.
Wow.
I didn't quite expect this.
No, neither me. Right, so a break of serve.
You can see Tsitsipas getting really frustrated there as well. He's hitting his racket bad with his racket.
Well, he's only got himself to blame, or he can blame Djokovic. But I think Djokovic, normally we give him a button after 1 break. He's had a consolidation and a second break. I think he deserves a button, Megan.
Let's give him a button.
Yeah, if you guys and girls are just joining us for this Rome Masters final, please remember to hit a like on the video. It really does help the channel grow. And if you're not doing it for me, do it for Megan, because it's her first stream. It's her
Thanks,
day. It's a big one for her. So let's get all of those likes on the video. Subscribe to Game to Love if you're new to the channel. And join the membership as well. Come on, you can get special emojis in the live chat. Your name shows up in the lights there, and we can pick out your comments even better. Like we've got May in, one of our members, saying, I feel like tennis is 90% mentality and confidence. Do you agree with that?
Oh, definitely. Especially, being a one-on-one sport, it's way more important than your team sports. I think mentality is everything. Yeah, and I think that's what makes the big 3 stand out, to be honest, is their mentality. Obviously they've got the skill, but their mentality is just different.
It definitely is. I think that's the one thing that we're seeing from Alcaraz right now, and it's a name that we keep on bringing up over and over, and I just feel like he has it. Whatever it is, he's got it.
Yeah, it's like the next gen, I suppose, players, they're all playing with this fear of the big 3, and it's like Alcaraz just doesn't have that. He just goes into each of those matches and thinks, yeah, I can do it. And he can.
Belief in yourself. Yeah. When the times get tough, still believing you can pull out a victory. I think that's one of the keys, like that all of the big 3, they all have that. Right, Novak serving anyway. Will Tsitsipas get on the board in this first set?
I just hope it's not a bagel. But I mean, you know, the Rome final last year, the women's final, double bagel.
Yikes!
Hope it's
I know.
not like that again.
Well, if he absolutely wallops Tsitsipas today, then I think everybody is going to be in fear come Roland Garros. I think it's one of those. He's stamping authority. We obviously got Nadal with the injury. Is Alcaraz the only man who can stop Djokovic? Should probably be the question.
I mean, Alcaraz is one of the favorites for the French Open for sure, and I would have put Tsitsipas up there as well, to be honest. I mean, you know, he's great on clay. He's made the Roland Garros final before. He's won Monte Carlo coming into it, and I think if Djokovic does thrash him today, is it a 3-man race then?
I think Tsitsipas just doesn't like playing Djokovic. I feel that this is just like a real bogey player for him, as most people. It's not just exclusive to Tsitsipas, but I feel that when it comes down to mentality, to go back again, he just seems to have, he just has his number a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I think Tsitsipas will carry that baggage from last year's final in as well if he does play Novak.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Oh, that one's gone wide there from Tsitsipas as well. There's not really many flowing rallies, is there, in this final so far?
I mean, it's going by very quickly. It's only 18 minutes in, but Djokovic is about to be 4-love up.
Wow. I
can see that the first serve percentage, 89% first serves for Djokovic compared to 50% from Tsitsipas.
That's what you said. Said he's going to need to keep that first serve percentage up.
And it is 4-love.
Consolidation again. Well, maybe we should ask the live chat. How many games do you think Tsitsipas is going to win in this first set? Sam H saying, dead final. Well, so far, it's only been one man in this final.
Yeah, that is very true.
Ooh, nice slice there from Tsitsipas, but Djokovic answers it, and it's into the net from Tsitsipas.
Love 15.
Give up? Would you give up on this first set, or would you keep fighting?
I think you've got to keep fighting. I mean, you wouldn't see one of the big three kind of give up on a set, I don't think.
Correct answer.
And if you think of the match, I think the semi-final with Jabeur and Zachary, I mean, Jabeur looked down at that, and she just kept on going and brought it back from the brink. So I think,
yeah, definitely,
you just got to keep fighting.
Right. Well, he's missed another first serve there, Steph. It's not going his way, is it, on his service?
Oh, the return from Djokovic into the net. So Tsitsipas gets a point.
Nice. So he's racking those up, isn't he? Count them on one hand. We're nearly up to 100 likes on the video, only 28 away. Come on, guys, hit the like button on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Right, Tsitsipas serving.
Again, second serve. Into the net from Tsitsipas again. He needs just a good hold, just a decent hold to get himself into this match. But Djokovic just digging at his service games.
See his dad there, starting to get restless in the crowd, isn't he, as well?
Oh, gotta love Apostolos.
Right. Here we go. Tsitsipas serves down the tee. Djokovic keeping it in play down the line from Tsitsipas. He's sort of shanked that one. It only just made it over the net. And has he managed to pass him? I think it was out. He's going to have a look at it.
Down to check.
I think it was out. He might have clipped the line though. Who knows? He's saying it's out. Sad as it is.
It's another break point.
Yeah. What's happening? All those fans there coming to watch this one as well. Even the front seats are all occupied. We didn't even have that for the Iga final. They are all occupied.
Hey guys.
Quite disappointing crowd for the women.
Is this Iga or Djokovic playing? A bit confused.
I know it is a bit confusing, isn't it? It's like, has he been shopping at Iga's bakery this morning? What's been going on with Djokovic? Oh, that one's long.
Oh, there we go. 30-40.
She's saying this is making my heart ache. Yeah, it's not nice when you see one of your favorite players sort of getting it handed to them. Right. 30-40. Another breakpoint opportunity here.
And another second serve to look at.
Yeah, so many. Can't find a first serve right now. Inside out forehand to the backhand of Djokovic. Now he runs round and just smashes a flat forehand. He's moving Steph around so well here. Oh, he's messed that up, though, isn't he? Yeah, what happened there? That was very un-Djokovic-like, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's always weird to see him just make an unforced error like that.
I'm surprised he took it at such a height as well. It sat up so high, and he decided to try and hit it down and across the ball.
So we're back at Juice.
I mean, it's a party at your place, Ben. No, there's no party. We're still just using the kitchen at this hostel next to where we were staying to do this. Oh, that one's long, and it's another break point here for Djokovic. Is it going to be 5-love?
If this is 5-love, then we've got a bagel definitely coming.
Yeah, I mean, Djokovic has looked solid on his serve so far.
Third break point in this game.
Yeah, we've got May saying you will need to make a podcast on Iga. Oh, if Iga will gain a following like Naomi. It's weird. She's so dominant, and you say things like the final was with her, but no, the final that was there with her was not full. Yeah, and they didn't even put her on centre court for one of her matches. She's the reigning champion, world number 1. Oh, Steph, that's a terrible backhand. Shank.
Where's the shank button? Here it is.
And another break.
Wow. 5-love in 25 minutes for Djokovic. Did not see that coming.
No. Right. Well, Djokovic has earned another button for me. Well, it doesn't really feel like number 1 versus number 4, does it?
Yeah, it's like Djokovic can make some of the best players in the world just look like, well, definitely not number 4 right now.
6 average today. Tsitsipas, we know that he can have an off day, but normally you see him at least get on the board. I'm not sure what's happening to him today. Is there going to be a reason that comes out behind this disastrous first set?
It's strange because, I mean, he has been playing well. I mean, his win against Zverev was great. So maybe there's a reason, or maybe he's just got a Djokovic problem right now.
Yeah, I think that could be it. Just seeing that guy's face down the other end again, probably bringing back some nightmares for Stefanos Tsitsipas right now. Was probably the last time definitely the last time that he saw him on the clay was that horrible scenario for him, having to watch him lift another Grand Slam trophy
After being so close. Like,
it was very sad. Obviously, we had John Silk. He was reporting live from the final last year in the crowd, chanting Tsitsipas at, I think it was a set up or 2 sets up. And then surprisingly, his phone battery had gone by the end of the match. So we didn't get to speak to him after the Djokovic victory. John, obviously a massive Rafa fan.
Yeah, I'd have to say I agree with John. Big Rafa fan here.
Yeah. There's too many of them. They're sort of coming out of the woodwork. The Novak, I'm going to have to just represent Novak, I think, on my own. I think we'll have to get Gary in, or we'll have to get Gene in. We need to get a few more Novak. I mean, I'm very much on the fence with a lot of them, to be honest, but I do have to push the Novak love because he won't get it otherwise. I know JG's not going to be pushing Novak's love at all. No, he
doesn't seem to get the love he deserves.
Definitely not. But I get it. When you've got a favourite player, you want to cheer for that one, and if he has a rival, you'll cheer against him.
We've got 30 love on Djokovic serve now. It's 2 points away from a bagel.
Sam saying Ben back to boring. Sam, massive Rafa fan. Obviously, after the Australian Open, I was sort of converted into a big Rafa fan after that final, and his push through all of the sort of pain of that foot injury and the heat stroke or whatever he had on court. I thought it was incredible.
Oh, that Australian Open final was unbelievable.
Insane. Yeah.
Unbelievable. I didn't know Rafa had that in him still. Got set point Djokovic.
Good winner from Steph there. Wow, where's that come from? About time he pulled one out. Left it until set point.
He can't have won many points on the Djokovic serve.
Jamie saying, when was Ben ever boring? Yeah, exactly. It's not my bracket we're talking about, isn't it? Well, I did have Djokovic the number 1 seed to win it, so I don't know if that makes me boring or not.
Sensible. Maybe.
Oh, the shank to end the set. Why not? Actually landed in, but Djokovic put away the second ball. That's it. 6 love.
So it is a bagel. I think Djokovic deserves a button for that.
Well, yeah, that laughter sums it up for me. I think he really it's like a joke, the performance we've seen from Tsitsipas here in this final.
It's crazy.
Don't know what's happened here.
He won Monte Carlo. He was a semi-finalist in Madrid.
Just beat Zverev.
Yeah.
So many. I just think it's the Djokovic thing. What other reason could it be? I mean, who else did he defeat? Sinner in straight sets. Dimitrov. It didn't really have an easier route. Dimitrov, Khachanov, Sinner, and Zverev. All quite big hitters.
Yeah, it's a fairly tough draw.
But unfortunately, he comes up against Novak in the final. And would he have done better had it have been somebody else in the final?
I think so. I mean, Djokovic loves Rome. He always does well in Rome. The crowd love him here. He loves the conditions. I mean, is there anybody hard? Well, apart from Rafa, obviously, on clay, but...
Yeah, well, Rafa right now What are your thoughts on Rafael Nadal, the injury that was sustained? Well, the long-running injury. How do you think he's going to be faring for Roland Garros?
Yeah, that match was kind of heartbreaking to watch, I think, as a Rafa fan. I mean, we all know he's got this chronic injury, and he was saying, he's not injured per se. He's just playing with pain, and sometimes it's worse than others. And let's just fingers crossed that he's back to his best for Roland Garros, because I think a Rafa not playing at his best at the French Open is just be a sad sight, I think.
Yeah, most definitely. We were all saying that we're touting it as the biggest Grand Slam in history, potentially. And without Rafa there, everyone's not saying he's not going, but even if it's not a fully fit Rafa, it's not quite the same event. It doesn't have the same significance if you remove him from the equation.
Exactly. And I'd love to see Carlos Alcaraz against a fully fit Rafa. I think that would be insane.
Everyone wants to see that. I just want to say a quick thanks to I'm not sure if that's how you want to be pronounced, but thanks for the super chat saying Djokovic is like a wall. Ball keeps coming back. Yeah, he's often described as this one of his nicknames, the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's how he kind of crushes his opponent's mentalities, because it is just like hitting against the wall. You think you can hit a winner and everything just comes back.
It's true. It's a horrible person to play against. Yeah, he can bend his body into many different crazy shapes as well. Oh, Tsitsipas out and going to be serving.
And first serves into the net from Tsitsipas. Second serve is good. Oh, and was that a shank from Djokovic, or was it just...
I'll leave it to you. You're in charge, Megan.
Yeah, let's go for a shank.
Yeah, I'm going to leave all of the buttons to you. I'll try and prompt, or everybody in the live chat normally prompts us.
Oh, perfect.
for buttons. If you feel that they want to play a button played, they'll tell you. Or if we've missed the consolidation, they'll tell us. So...
Tsitsipas has got 30 love on his serve.
Sometimes we even miss those ones. Oh, he's jinxed it. Gone now.
It's a bad miss from Tsitsipas.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at his disappointed face right now.
I don't think he can quite believe what's happening.
No, I don't think so either. I think the crowd and him equally surprised.
Well, it's a good first serve from Tsitsipas. So 40-15. Can Tsitsipas get on the board?
We got M's in saying, "Hi guys, I've only started watching. Is Steph that bad?" I think the first set, yes, he was that bad.
Oh, good drop shot from Djokovic there. Yeah, he's definitely obviously not playing his best. And when you've got Djokovic is playing well. But Steph is just not on his game right now.
We got May in saying, "Are we the school children reminding the teachers to do something?" Yes, I think that you are, May. Please continue with doing it. We always like to hear from you in the live chat. Almina saying, "Someone's got to keep you guys in check, Ben." Please do. Someone definitely does need to keep me in check. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'll need all you guys' help as well, because this is my first stream doing a big final. So if I forget some buttons, please let me know.
That's it.
And here we go.
So on the board.
It's on the board.
Is he going to get a button? I don't know. Is it a bit too premature? Maybe.
Maybe we should throw him a bone. I think he should get a button.
Go on then. Go on. maybe that'll give him all of the energy he needs to go on. Maybe he gets the bagel in the second set. Who knows? I have to wait and see.
Maybe not, but yeah, let's see.
Yeah, indeed. Malmin is saying, Megan, we usually play the Jabur button every 5 minutes. Wink.
I've had the On Jabur song from that button stuck in my head for about 2 days. I've been singing it around my flats.
That's it. That's what it does to you. The Jabur button, one of the best ones out there, that's
it's
for sure.
Brilliant.
Oh, Djokovic is just next level right now. When he's playing like this, he makes people think tennis is just a super easy sport.
I think that's why he's sometimes underappreciated by tennis fans or just general casual watchers, because he just makes it look so easy. You don't think he's kind of doing anything special.
Yeah, I mean, when you say the wall, isn't it? Like
exactly.
Being the wall is not easy. Keeping it in play when these guys are hitting 160-kilometer-hour shots at you or dragging you left to right, so difficult. I really like that flat forehand that Djokovic hits as well. He suddenly just throws one in every now and then, which just has an extra like 10 or 20% on the pace on it, and it really disrupts the opposite, because he just those loopy ones all the time. And I'm gonna loop that one up, loop you into the corner, and then bang,
indulge you into a false sense of security with his shots. You can see that there's 21 baseline points won from Djokovic compared to 4 from Tsitsipas.
That's mad numbers. Right, Djokovic serving. Oh my word!
A great serve.
Ace. It's like as if Djokovic isn't dangerous enough on the court in the rallies. Right.
Comment here from May. Always try to detect a Brit accent. Yeah, I am actually British. I'm Welsh, but because I've kind of moved around a lot, my accent is all over the place. So I am a Brit. I'm Welsh, but yeah, I do sound a bit funny.
It's always good. We take everybody, all different shapes, sizes, accents, nationalities, doesn't matter. Everybody welcome on Game to Love, all-inclusive channel. If you have any questions for Megan, always fire them in the live chat. She's new.
Absolutely, ask me anything.
That's it. She has a vast tennis knowledge, much greater than myself or JG.
Not sure about that, but thanks.
So just fire in any questions. I'm sure she'll fire some back at you as well. Right, I've just got Jamie asking, is this Megan, aka Meg's Carpentry, from the chat? I think she was Canadian, Jamie, that one.
Meg's Carpentry. No,
it was one of our top tippers, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, good smash away there from Stefanos.
Hopefully that'll give him some confidence.
May already in, so asking, who is your favorite player for men and women? Sorry, there's a washing machine going off over here.
Oh, it's such a hard question for me. But okay, we'll do the women first. I mean, is it a boring answer to say Iga?
It's a current answer for sure.
Yeah. And huge Jabur fan as well. I'm a big fan of kind of the Spanish crop of players, so like Badosa, Muguruza, obviously Rafa, Alcaraz as well. And being a Brit, huge Andy Murray fan. I'm loving this comeback. Yes.
Come on.
Birthday boy today, Andy Murray.
Oh, 1 year older, hopefully better, more experienced, ready for Wimbledon. He just pulled out of Roland Garros today.
So I'm hoping that just means he's going to be ready to win Wimbledon for us this year.
You know, he's going to get a wild card versus like Djokovic first round or something
ridiculous.
ridiculous.
Can you imagine?
Could happen. That's the crazy thing. Wow, Steph on the board again.
And Steph's actually ahead in this set, 2-1.
Serving well. That's why. Hit the nail on the head in the first set. Said he has to serve well to be able to get this at least on an even keel this match.
Exactly. You can't have a bad serve day against Novak Djokovic, best returner in the game. So
yeah, exactly right.
See, Megan, please include Casper. Yeah, I am a Casper Ruud fan. I think he doesn't get the love he deserves, Casper Ruud.
He's not been having the best year. I think it feels like he's just coming back into some form now, though. I think that Roland Garros, if he gets a good draw, could see him.
He did so well on the clay last year with all those titles, and he's done well on the hards as well this year. I mean, he made the final in, was it Miami? And he hasn't really had a great time on the clay right now, surprisingly.
Yeah, I mean, so good.
Hopefully, Roland Garros.
Well, I think he could get. If he has a good draw and the right things fall into place, I think he could make a semi-final. I think, but it's all just dependent. If one side gets stacked and it's like Rafa, Djokovic, Alcaraz all get pushed into one side, then it could just be Tsitsipas and Ruud or someone down the other end.
I think that could happen. We've got this really stacked one side of the draw, and then the other side will be really open. I mean, because Djokovic obviously will be number one, and I think Nadal he's going to be back down to what, 5, is it, or something?
I think so, yeah.
So, yeah, I think if Ruud gets a good draw, he could go far. I remember his match last year. It was a 5-set with Davidovich Fokina, I think it was. I can still remember that. It was a really good match. So, yeah, it just depends.
So we've got over 100 likes on the video now.
Cool.
We can get the special button out for you. There you go. Jamie saying Rafa made Ben Thierry on here in the Aussie final, and he's not a Rafa fan, really. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I have to admit I was as well. I think that was huge for Rafa.
It was an emotional roller coaster of like the whole of January, really. Probably December as well. Obviously, his big comeback from injury, Djokovic trial, the whole thing with the heat stroke and pushing through that, and then being 2 sets to love down, being sleep deprived, everything, the perfect storm.
It's amazing how he did it with all that.
Yeah.
Oh, was that a shank from Tsitsipas? I think it was.
Okay. At least one thing that comes from going to watch Tsitsipas is a lot of the crowd gets souvenirs. Which is something good, isn't it? Right. 15 all. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to shoot off fairly soon. So I'll leave you to do the play-by-play for now, and then I'll just color commentate.
Sure. No problem.
Then I'll sneak out. It'll be a nice transition.
Again, then second serve from Djokovic. Return is always hit the net cord, so we've got a let.
Do you like this umpire that we've got? This is a popular
Mohamed
one.
Liani, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do. He's a bit of a controversial character, I think, sometimes. Especially with that famous Nick Kyrgios chat that he had on court.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. I mean, he does butcher some names, to be fair. But
some of
he's
them
a great
do.
umpire, yeah.
I think he's pretty well respected. But is this an opportunity for Tsitsipas now to break Novak in this second set?
15-30. Wow, Tsitsipas has won more points than Djokovic in this set already.
There you go. We got
Surprising.
M's confirming the long drawn out scores. Yeah. 15.
Yeah, he's got a
30.
great voice, doesn't he?
Yeah, always the same. Yeah, Almino saying the sport would be more boring without Mohammed. Yeah. I think you're right.
Right. Is good from Tsitsipas. And the backhand from Djokovic clips the net and is out. So Tsitsipas has a break point. Who saw that coming?
A break point. He's turned the match around all of a sudden.
Where did this come from?
Is John Silk in the stands chanting, trying to get the crowd going again?
The crowd are trying to get Tsitsipas going now.
At least that's something, though.
I think it's really turned this match around, hopefully, if he can get a break here.
I believe he had to come from a set down in his semi-final as well.
Yeah, that's true. Going backhand to backhand at the moment. Neither player really taking a risk. Oh, but Djokovic goes down the line. Tsitsipas backhand to the forehand of Djokovic. Oh, and Djokovic's shot hits the net, and Tsitsipas gets the break.
Wow. What a turn up for the books. Who saw that coming?
I think that deserves a button.
Just got lured in with a full sense of security, Djokovic, for that first set, maybe.
It's crazy we've now got Tsitsipas serving at 3-1. Who'd have thought?
How quick tennis can turn around in an instant.
I love this sport.
Yeah, I know. It is the best. And then Lexi throwing it in there. How do you like them apples?
That's a good serve from Steph. 15 love.
It is indeed. How long's on the clock? Only 49 minutes on the clock so far, and we're halfway through the second set.
Pretty pacey set of tennis right now.
Very.
From Tsitsipas. Goes for the forehand, the lob up from Djokovic. And is out. It's 30 love Tsitsipas. He's looking like he's got a bit more confidence now, Tsitsipas. Kind of strutting around the court a bit more.
Yeah, he has the strut, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Right. Tsitsipas serving. Not
First
good
serve
one,
into the net. Backhand return from Djokovic. Forehand from Tsitsipas. Going forehand to forehand. Backhand down the line from Djokovic. Oh, Steph gets there. Drop shot from Djokovic. Steph is on it. Oh, but the pass from Djokovic.
What a shot from Djokovic. That's incredible. Toying with him, really.
30-15. Starting to see these longer rallies now.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, beautiful backhand pass there. Djokovic likes that as well.
Steph serving 30-15.
It's a good first serve. It's 40-15. We're going to have a consolidation.
Oh, look at Apostolos is up. He's got his own. I swear he has his own cameraman for every match, doesn't he?
I think he does. Well, Tsitsipas has won 11 of the last 13 points.
He's doing so well. But look at that, and he's acing now. Look at that serve. Tsitsipas is here,
4-1.
everyone. He didn't turn up until the second set. Didn't get the memo. Right.
Really turn us
4-1.
around.
I didn't see that coming. After that first set, he couldn't play any worse, though, could he? We probably should have seen something change. Otherwise, you'd have got double bagel. Djokovic looks a bit bemused, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't think he can quite believe this has turned around. I think he thought he had this in the bag.
Shaking his head. He's like, I had it there. He was there for the taking. But that's what tennis is all about. The swings in the match, the way it plays. Djokovic now having, not sure what he's having there, one of those little sachets at the moment. Right, so we've got Lexi. She's getting excited now. Stefanos. Come on. Look at that. God, I've been waiting for a few people just lurking in there, waiting for him to do well. Look at that. But Clement's just confirming that Joko is the king still. It's not the king of Rome yet. He's not the Rome champion. So wasn't Rome champion last year either. So it was a very good final though last year.
It was, yeah.
It was. You didn't think the level could go up anymore from Rafa and in Djokovic Rome, and then we saw Roland Garros.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, if you think like how many finals in the past decade or so in Rome haven't had Nadal or Djokovic in it, I think. I'm not sure the exact number, but it's something like 13.
Good point.
Yeah, like there hasn't been a final without.
Have a check. Let's have
Nadal
a little look.
Or Djokovic.
I'm interested now. Let me have a quick check. See if I'm sure someone in the live chat will probably tell us within a second. Anyway. So 2016 had Djokovic losing to Murray. You have to go back a long, long way. Yeah, you're right. 2004. That's mad.
Wow.
And that was Carlos Moya versus David Nalbandian.
It's a silky drop shot from Djokovic. 15 love. Steph didn't get anywhere near that.
Oh, it was great, that one. God, just watching the spin on the ball. Still only 54 minutes on the clock. 4-1, Stefanos Tsitsipas in this second set. Djokovic 15 love, though, on this service game. It's an awful shadow on this court as well, isn't it?
Yeah, tennis has a real shadow problem, I think, in some of these tournaments.
I can't stand it. Hate playing with half the court in the shade.
It's just so bad for the TV viewers, I think.
Yeah, you can't see the ball sometimes. But the players, it must be sort of bad too. I find if I play and then there's a tree or something shadowing like part of the court, if the ball flies from sun to shade back to sun, you sort of lose it in the middle of it.
Yeah, it's so distracting.
But I think they play a bit more tennis than me, so they can adjust a bit quicker.
Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, lovely backhand slice from Djokovic. We're going backhand to backhand. Steph with the backhand down the line. Onto looping forehand. It's in from Tsitsipas, I think. Yep. Drop shot from Djokovic. Steph is there, though. Wow. And he gives one of his own. It's 30-15.
All right, well, Steph looks like he's in these rallies now. And Djokovic now just trying to throw a few different looks, trying to find out what works at the moment. How does he regain the advantage in this match? He's saying, do I go drop shots? Do I go? Because Steph seems to be getting everything back and everything sort of is turning into a winner at the moment for Steph. Looks really on it though. Look how he didn't have that look in the first set at all.
Absolutely no.
That's that like fast twitch, like muscle vibe. And Iga was doing it earlier as well. Every time that she was about to hit the ball, she was sort of adjusting, readjusting, adjusting,
Yeah, she does do that.
then hits it. Like she's just like she's all over it. She's just so on edge, wanting to like get the next ball over the net, and that's what he looks a little bit like now. He's pacing. He's just looks like he's excited to try and hit the next ball. It's good.
Yeah, and he's got Djokovic at 30 all.
Great stuff.
Oh, first serve down the tee from Djokovic. Forehand. Oh, it's another drop shot. Oh, it doesn't clear the net. So Tsitsipas has a break point.
Wow.
Is Tsitsipas going to be serving up a breadstick, maybe?
What a topsy-turvy final.
This is crazy.
Mad. I don't think anyone would have called this scoreline that we're having at the moment. That was a close drop shot, that one.
Okay, we've got break point. First serve from Djokovic is a let.
Just lost my connection.
Okay, here we go. Tsitsipas going to try and break for the second time. Good first serve from Djokovic. The return is in from Tsitsipas. Forehand from Djokovic, backhand from Tsitsipas. Oh, it's a backhand cross court from Djokovic. What an angle.
Sorry, I just lost the connection here. Just disappeared for some reason. Not sure what was happening.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. But probably lucky I'm going to have to shoot off fairly soon anyway. So apologies for that. Just I was like, oh no, everything's disappeared. Like the match stopped, everything stopped.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. It must just be the Wi-Fi here. I want to say thanks to Cricket Live Hindi. Today, Djokovic not win. Appreciate the super chat. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I interrupted your play-by-play.
That's not a problem. Sure, people would rather listen to you than me anyway.
No,
just finding my feet. So
they're bored of me. They want to see the fresh faces on the channel. Oh, Djokovic with the advantage now. I don't think I can even remember the last time he received a breadstick. Oh, the Rafa fans will probably jump in there and probably say,
yeah, here we go. When was the last time?
Got bageled.
Let us know.
Got bageled in Roland Garros, remember?
Oh, it's a good first serve from Djokovic. Steph is still up a break though, so he's going to serve at 4-2.
That's it. And it is 1 hour on the clock. I think I'm going to leave you all in the very capable hands of Megan. If you have any problems, Megan, just give me a shout and I should be able to jump in on my phone or something. But I'm going to have to pack up here because we've got to get to the airport and all of the other things. But yeah, any problems at all, just let us know. But I'm sure you're going to be doing fine. This one looks like it's probably going to be going to 3. So,
hope so. Yeah. Have a safe flight. And yeah, thanks for leaving the reins of me.
No problem at all.
Try and do a good job for you.
Everybody, be nice to Megan and send her all your questions. And if she's not pressing the buttons, you just tell her like you always do for me. Right. Catch you in a bit, guys.
Thanks, Ben. Bye. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm in charge now. God help us. So I'll do my best. Be nice. So we've got Tsitsipas serving at 4-2. Love 15 at the moment. Second serve. Serve is good from Tsitsipas. Backhand return from Djokovic. Backhand from Tsitsipas. Great angle on that. Goes backhand down the line. Djokovic lobs the ball up. And a smash from Tsitsipas is good. 15 all. Tsitsipas is looking a lot more confident now. He's gone. Let's go mental. Let's go for it. I'm in charge now. Oh, thank you, Lexi. I appreciate it. I'll do my best. First one is always going to be a bit weird, but I'll get the hang of it, I'm sure. You're all very nice, so thank you for the support. Here we go. So 15 all. Going forehand to forehand at the moment. Oh, but it's a shank from TSITSIPAS. And suddenly it's 15-30. So maybe a half chance for Djokovic to break back, but let's see. Thanks, guys, for the support. I'm sure I'll be fine. Yeah, I've got you guys. So was I a tennis player? I was actually a squash player to begin with. I was a junior squash player for Wales, and then moved on to tennis. So I haven't played in a while, not since lockdown. But yeah, I am not a bad tennis player, but not the best there. But yeah, I was a squash player first. Now I'm in tennis. So. Yeah, so someone's just said here, Eddie, of the wrong scoreline. I've noticed that the scoreboard here is not updating with the correct score. So I'm going to see if I can change this 1 second. For some reason, this scoreboard is not. So we've got 40-30 on the TSITSIPAS serve at the moment, 4-2. I'll see if I can change this for you now. Yeah, I think there's a problem with the scoreboard actually. And so I'm going to put this back up and hopefully it's just an issue that is going to be fixed with the tennis live. But I will try my best to keep you updated with the score. Here we go. Yeah, it's updated now. Perfect. So we are 5-2 to TSITSIPAS in the second set after a bagel first set. Yeah, he's managed to turn this around. It's did not see this coming. Djokovic completely had his game in the first. TSITSIPAS wasn't playing well, but he seems like he's got the belief now. So it's great. Who is Megan? Megan is me. Hi. I am one of the new commentators for Game to Love. So if you are a regular here, then yeah, you won't have seen me before. This is my first stream. I've got a really good one for my first one, the final. So remember, yeah, if you are new here, to subscribe, hit the like button, all that jazz. And hopefully, yeah, you'll be seeing me a lot more often. I mean, if I do a good job here today, so fingers crossed they're happy with me. But yeah, thank you all for your support and your comments. It means a lot. And no, I did not marry Harry, unfortunately. So yeah, we are going to have Steph to serve in the decider for this. Yeah. So if Steph breaks here, he will be serving first. Let's see. Thank you very much for all your comments. Yeah, you make me feel very welcome. So I've been watching this stream for a while, so hopefully I can do Ben and JG proud. So I think I am the first female GTL presenter. So thank you. Yeah, that is true. I haven't seen any other women, so great. Glad to be flying the flag for the women. Who do I think is going to win? Well, it's hard to bet against Djokovic, but Steph seems to be turning this around. So, I mean, I'm assuming it goes to a third set. You'd still have to back Djokovic in a third, but I think if Steph can get this one in the bag, he can give up a good fight in the third, definitely. Nice to have a change from Ben and JG having a lover's tiff. Sounds about right, yeah. So we are Djokovic serving at 2-5, and it is 15-love at the moment. Thank you very much. I feel very welcome with you all, so thank you. Okay, it's a second serve for Novak. See, I wonder who the crowd would be pulling for if we do go to a third set. Okay, and the serve's good down the tee. 400 turn from Tsitsipas. We're going backhand to backhand at the moment. Backhand down the line is just wide from Novak, so it's 15 all. Sort of mistakes you didn't see him making in the first set. What do you guys think if this does go to a third? Give me your predictions. Who do you think will take it in the third set? So it's at 15 all. It's a backhand from Djokovic, forehand from Tsitsipas, forehand to forehand cross court. It's a looping forehand from Tsitsipas. Forehand, backhand from Tsitsipas. And it's out from Djokovic. So we are at 15-30. Half chance now for Tsitsipas to close this set out right here, and then he would be serving first in the third. So we think Akil thinks Novak in 3. Alexander thinks Novak. We've got Steph in 3. He needs to get the Novak monkey off his back. Yeah, he does, for sure. He's still got all that baggage from the Roland Garros final from last year, definitely. We've got here, let's see, Novak to win. We have 6-4 to Steph. If Steph doesn't break here, Djoko will break back and then win set 2. Yeah, that's true. Djokovic does have kind of a way of breaking your will down. So I think if Steph has his chances here and then doesn't take them, I think Novak has the upper hand. May saying heart says Steph, brain says Djoko. Yeah, that sums it up perfectly, I think, for me. My heart wants to say Steph, but it's hard to let your brain go against Djokovic, really. I mean, he is the number one for a reason. I think Steph is on a roll. He'll win in the end. Yeah, he's got the momentum. I mean, well, he didn't have anything at all in the first set. So, yeah, I think if he keeps this up, he definitely will give Djokovic a fight in that third. If he does take the second. Obviously, he hasn't won the second set yet, but... See, I'm going to go with Stefano with 6-4 in the decider. A couple of people saying 6-4. We've got another one here from Lexi. Stefanos will take this to 3, 6-4 in third. Oh, Clement saying Djoko for the win. 6-3. Well, he's left it up to Tsitsipas. Tsitsipas is going to have to serve it out for the second set. Okay, so we've got Tsitsipas serving for the second set to take it into a decider. First serve down the tee is good, but Djokovic gets the return. It's a wide forehand from Steph. Steph hits it's not a smash really, but it does the job. Djokovic can't get a proper racket on it, and it is 15-love to Tsitsipas. Got Pierre thinking Novak's going to win. 7-5 to Novak. We've got a pretty mixed bag here. About maybe half and half, Novak to Steph. Let's see. I think it'd be great if Steph could hold his serve here, then I'd love to see this go to a decider. I always want to see more tennis. So, yeah, we've got Steph serving for the set here. But it is 15 all at the moment. Djokovic is going to try and make a move here. Crowd trying to make some noise. Here we go. Steph serving. Our first serve is good, and the forehand return from Djokovic is brilliant. angle he gets on that, it's great. And Steph is not happy. He's shouting to himself. It is 15-30. That was a ripper of a return from Djokovic. $15-30. The serve from Steph is good. The backhand return from Djokovic. It's a forehand from Steph. Forehand from Djokovic. Looping backhand from Stefanos. Forehand to forehand right now. Well, the forehand on the line from Djokovic is good, but Steph is there. And the forehand from Djokovic, Steph sends it up and it's in. Got a forehand from Tsitsipas. Backhand from Djokovic. Oh, it was a drop shot attempt from Tsitsipas, but it doesn't get over the net. And Djokovic has a breakback point, and Djokovic loves it. He is fist pumping at the crowd. Djokovic has his break point. Oh, and after Steph's managed to pull this match back in his favor, now we've got 15-40 as Steph is trying to serve for the set. See if Djokovic can break. And the crowd are chanting for Nole. Okay, pressure's on Stefanos now. He's taken one break point in this set out of two. Can he hold? Oh, the serve is miles wide from Tsitsipas, so it's a second serve. Serve is good. It's a backhand from Djokovic. Forehand down the line from Tsitsipas. Djokovic digs it out on the backhand. Cross-court backhand from Steph. Oh, and the forehand is wide from Tsitsipas. And that is it. Djokovic breaks back with Stefanos Tsitsipas serving for the set. And it is 5-4. I mean, you can't count this guy out, can you? I mean, it's Novak Djokovic. And he's taken it back on serve. Stefanos, he had a chance there, but so let's see comments. Megan, who is your favorite male and female tennis player? That is a very, very tough question for me because I love so many players, but I suppose if we go with the male players, I'm a huge Andy Murray fan, obviously being a Brit, and I'm also a huge Rafa fan. Maybe shouldn't be saying that while I'm watching a Novak match, but I am. And I'm also a very big fan of Yannick Sinner. I know he's not sort of the most, I don't know, popular player or flashy player, but I really like Sinner. In terms of female players, big Swiatek fan, and Jabeur as well. I love Spanish players, Belos and Muguruza. Oh yeah, I can't forget Carlos Alcaraz as well. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of him. But yeah, I mean, there's so many players right now. I think especially with the women's side, with the depth and breadth of the women's game, there's so many players to root for. And again, on the men's side as well, it's with the big three kind of, I don't want to say, passing the baton or next gen or any of those, cliche things, but it is great to see kind of the young players coming back up now. Carlos Alcaraz, I know we talk about him all the time, but he's so great to watch. And we've only been watching him for a year maybe, but I miss him in this tournament, Let's see. Who would I say is the greatest Welsh tennis player of all time? That is a very good question because I probably could not name a Welsh tennis player. I mean, if any of you know of any good Welsh tennis players, please let me know. But yeah, off the top of my head, I cannot think of one. Here we go. Djokovic is serving at 4-5. Second serve is good. Backhand return from Stefanos. We're going backhand to backhand at the moment. Backhand cross court from Djokovic. It's a looping backhand from Stefanos. And the backhand is long. It is 15-love to Djokovic. I feel Stefanos' will might have been broken with that break in the last game, serving for the set. He looked like at one point he looked like he was going to get the double break in the set. So Djokovic just pulled it back. 15-love. Come on, Steph. Got some Steph fans in. First, it was good from Djokovic. The backhand cross court. Oh, slice backhand from Stefanos. Forehand to the backhand of Djokovic. And the backhand is into the net from Djokovic. It is 15-all. And he's a little bit frustrated with himself for that. I think he knows he should have made it. I think you've got the shadows on the court. Can't be helping. I think they're playing a part. Here we go. Djokovic serving 15-all. Oh, first serve down the tee is great, but the return is in. Forehand from Djokovic to the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand slice from Stefanos. Backhand from Djokovic. We're going backhand to backhand at the moment. Tsitsipas hits a backhand down the middle of the court. Oh, and the backhand is long from Tsitsipas. Sorry, it's wide. And it is 30-15 to Djokovic. I've got some Nole fans now. RJ saying Nole, Nole. And Nole will win. It's hard to bet against him. Who do I think will come close to the big three? Again, I don't want to say the predictable answer, but I have to say Alcaraz because, I mean, if you look at Madrid, he beat Rafa and Novak back-to-back. No one has ever done that on clay. And he has this mentality, I think, that the rest of the next gen, I suppose, didn't have. I think they play with fear of the big three. And I don't think Carlos has that. He takes them on and he thinks, yeah, I can win. I think, yeah, I'd love to see how he deals with them at a Grand Slam. So we go Nole serving at 40-15. Oh, the serve down the tee is good, but the return is in from Tsitsipas. We've got a backhand from Tsitsipas, forehand, cross court from Djokovic, gets Steph going the wrong direction. And Novak does hold. It is 5 games all. So from Stefanos serving 5-3 for the set, we're all square, all on serve. Couldn't predict anything else really, though, from Novak, I think. Let's see, we've got some Nole fans in. Akil says, I fear for Alcaraz, he shouldn't become the next Nalbandian. Yeah, I suppose you have to be kind of careful when you have all these young players coming through and you give them all the hype and, you know, you've got to, and comparing him, I've seen a lot of comparisons with Alcaraz to Nadal and such, and I think you just have to let him grow into his own player and become who he is, and it is hard to not see him win multiple Grand Slams and become world number one. But yeah, we've got to kind of let these young players take it in their stride a little bit. Okay, here we go. Stefanos is serving at 5-all. First serve is out. It's gone down the tee, but it's wide. So second serve. Serve is good. A backhand return from Djokovic. Loops up into the air. Stefanos takes it out of the air. And it's another backhand volley smash from Tsitsipas. And it's good. Djokovic gets a racket on it, but it's into the net. And it is 15-love to Tsitsipas. Do I think Roger will retire at Basel? Look, it's hard because, obviously Basel is a home tournament for Roger and it's where he's supposedly making his comeback. I'm not sure if Basel or the Laver Cup comes first, because I know he will be playing the Laver Cup as well. So you can probably tell me in the chat which is first. But I mean, from what Roger's been saying, the goal of his comeback, he really does want to come back to a good standard and start winning matches again. So it's hard to tell. I mean, you think if he does retire, it possibly would be at a place like Basel, which is his home. But I do think his intention is to try to come back to the best of his ability. So I think he's going to see how it goes. I hopefully we will see more of Roger, because I am also a huge Federer fan. So here we've got Tsitsipas at 40 love. This was the kind of service game he needed, serving for the set, but never mind. Here we go. First serve is wide, though, from Tsitsipas, so we got second serve. And the second serve is good. Forehand return from Djokovic. Oh, it's a great forehand. Great depth from Tsitsipas there, and Djokovic hits the ball wide. So it's a game to love. And I do believe we have a button for that. Okay, so Tsitsipas is back in the lead. It is 6-5. So Novak will come back and serve to stay in the second set. So we've got a prediction here. Nole wins in the second set, tiebreaker. Yeah, with Novak's records and tiebreakers, it is hard to see him losing one. But let's see if it gets there. Wake up, Stefanos. Yeah. Well, I think he definitely was asleep for that first set, but he's starting to pull it back. Yeah, he had that wobble serving for the set, but he will have a chance to try and break Novak for the set now. So let's see how it goes. Have I tried to play paddle? I have not. Should I? Well, I might give it a go, But yeah, I haven't actually picked up a racket in a while, so I need to get back on the court. But yeah, maybe I'll give paddle a go. Is it worth it? Let me know. Let's see. Clement thinks there's no comeback for Roger. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know. I mean, especially if you think about when he came back at Wimbledon last year and he lost that set 6-love to Hurkacz, I think it was. But then, we've seen Rafa come back and done an amazing thing with the Australian Open win with his comeback. I think it is a bit different, I suppose, for Roger. I mean, as you pointed out here, May says he'll be 41 in August. I mean, yeah, when you think of it like that, it is hard to see him coming back and being competitive. I think he can get some wins, but I don't think he's going to be, in a position to win titles. Saying that, who am I to kind of underestimate Roger Federer? So let's see. Okay, so we've got Djokovic serving to stay in the set, and he's at 15-love. Next is a Serena comeback. Yeah, I'd love to see Serena playing back at Wimbledon. I mean, it's hard to know, especially now that we know she's not working with Patrick Mouratoglou, who's now working with Simona Halep. But I think there was a sort of an Instagram post that Serena made that sort of teased that she might be at Wimbledon. So, but again, how competitive would she be if you think maybe Serena playing against Iga Swiatek as she is now? It's hard to see how Serena could come back to win a slam. But again, these are legends of the game, and we can't count them out, can't underestimate them, because that's why they are who they are. So we've got Djokovic serving at 30-love, but the return from Tsitsipas is long, and so it is 40-love to Djokovic. So we are a point away from taking this into a second set tiebreak. Lisa thinks Alcaraz isn't ready to win a Grand Slam at the moment. Possibly. I mean, we've seen him at best of 3 at the moment. We haven't really seen him perform over best of 5. So I think Roland Garros is really going to be, telling, going to see where he is, how he can hold up to the best guys over a longer period of time. So I've got Nole. Well, in a less than 2-minute game, I think that was a game. Was that a game to love? That was a game to love. And we are in a second set tiebreak. Do love a tiebreak. So let's see. We'll have Tsitsipas serving first. Has Ben gone to the pub? No, James. They're in Croatia at the moment and they have a flight to catch. So they have left me in charge. Sorry about that. Okay, so Tsitsipas gets the first point on the board in the tiebreak. It is 1-love. Want the 4 Grand Slam retirement tour from Roger. That would be great to see him play each Grand Slam again for one last time. But yeah, again, I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know if we'll see him, for instance, at the French Open again. I think we'll probably see him maybe at a Wimbledon again. Probably not this Wimbledon, but possibly next year, just as a farewell kind of thing. But yeah, it would be great to see him play them all again. Here you go. So the return of serve is good from Tsitsipas. We've got a backhand cross court. We're going backhand to backhand at the moment. Oh, it's a loopy forehand from Djokovic, but it's in. Tsitsipas gets the ball back. Forehand cross court from Djokovic. Oh, Djokovic is getting some great depth on these forehands. The forehand of Tsitsipas. Djokovic again with the forehand down the middle. Oh, and the backhand of Tsitsipas doesn't clear the net, and it is 1-1. Roger's been on the retirement tour for about 6 years. It does feel like that, to be honest. I miss Roger Federer. But yeah, it does feel like we've been talking about him sort of a comeback for so long now, I think. Yeah. It is going to be very, very sad to see Roger retire, though. I mean, he's the first player I can sort of remember growing up with. I mean, my earliest kind of memories of, early Roger Rafa rivalries. So I think it is obviously going to be the end of an era, but yeah. We've got some predictions. So Nole wins. Steph giving him some practice for the French Open. Yeah, I mean, this really is playing Nole into form for the French Open. He just knows when to peak at exactly the right time. Go second serve from Djokovic. Forehand loopy return from Stefanos, but it's in. Oh, but it is a shank from Tsitsipas, and it is 2-1 to Djokovic. And Tsitsipas looks furious with himself for that. Got Idamonole. Hate tie breaks? No, I like them. I think, sometimes if a set can kind of be dragging on for a bit and nobody can really break serve, and then, tie break, it all comes down to it, especially deciding set tie breaks. Yeah, I like them. Megan is the GOAT. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Says I'm doing great. You guys are so nice. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I mean, I thought I would be terrible, but I'm loving this. I do run a Twitter account. It's called First Serve Tennis. If you guys want to check it out, it's basically all your news, scores, updates in tennis. So this in Twitter form. If you're enjoying my commentary, thank you. Great commentary. I appreciate that. Where am I from? I am from Wales, so I'm from the UK. But yeah, funnily enough, my first language is Welsh. So I also speak Spanish, if there are any Spanish speakers out there, but I am from Wales. Although I know my accent is a bit strange. I've lived in a couple of different places, so I've picked up accents from around the world. I'll try to get my Welsh accent out a bit more. So we are 3-2 to Djokovic. He has the mini break. Novak won that point with a crazy shot down the line. Nothing Tsitsipas could do with that. God. Lots of Nole fans. Go Nole. Idemo Nole from Stefan. Got some Stefanos fans from Lexi. Come on, Stefanos. Yeah, I'd love to see Stefanos take this into a third set. It'd be great. Okay, Djokovic serving at 3-2. Oh, it's a good serve down the tee. And it's an ace. 4-2 to Djokovic. It's just 3 points away now. Can I hit you with some Welsh? I can very much try. I can say, Shwmae pawb, sut ydych chi? Yn hapus i o'n i fod yn siarad gyda chi heddiw am tennis. Hope that was okay. Basically just said, hi, everyone. It's really great to be talking to you about tennis. Yeah, that's my Welsh. Okay, here we go. So Djokovic is serving with the mini break at 4-2. Okay, what can Steph do here? The crowd trying to get him amped up, but it's Djokovic in a tiebreak. It's his 38th title on the way. Quite possibly he's 3 points away. The serve is good from Djokovic, and the return is into the net from Tsitsipas. He's 2 points away. 5-2 to Djokovic in the tiebreak. No, I didn't curse in Welsh. I could curse in Welsh, but I probably shouldn't. So I'll leave that one to your imagination. Here we go. 2 points away. Tsitsipas serving at 2-5. First serve is good from Tsitsipas, and the backhand return from Novak is long. It is 3-5. Idemonole. Yeah, lots of fans. How many languages do I speak? I speak 3: English, Welsh, and Spanish. I'm also learning Portuguese. My partner is Brazilian, and I'm trying the language, but I'm not great. So my Spanish is much better than Portuguese, but here we go. Okay, Tsitsipas gets the point there. It is 5-4 to Djokovic. Djokovic's long break from winning trophies is over. Yeah, it's strange that it's been a while since we've seen Djokovic hold a trophy. But I mean, yeah, he's 2 points away now. Here we go. I do not dislike Djokovic. I am, of course, a Rafa fan. I have said that, but no, I think Djokovic, one of the greatest of all time. Serve is good from Djokovic. The return is in from Tsitsipas. Djokovic hits his cross-court forehand, backhand from Tsitsipas. Backhand down the line from Tsitsipas, cross-court forehand from Djokovic. Tsitsipas loops it forehand cross-court. Oh, and forehand down the line from Djokovic. Tsitsipas gets it back. And we're going down the line, forehand from Djokovic. Backhand cross-court from Djokovic. Great angle there. Tsitsipas gets it in. Great depth. Oh, and Djokovic's shot hits the net cord, and it's out. And it is 5-all. Steph gets the mini break back. And we're back on serve in this tiebreak. Here we go. Nole, only a few minutes. Could be, but Tsitsipas, he's given himself another chance here now with the break back. Idemonole. Yeah. No, I don't speak Serbian, unfortunately, or Hindi. I'll give it a go, though. I love learning languages. You can try and teach me. Boa tarde. There we go. Portuguese. Here we go. Djokovic serving at 5-all. It's a good serve down the tee. And the return from Tsitsipas is long. It is match point to Djokovic.
Match point.
Well, we are on serve in this tiebreak, but it is championship point to Djokovic. Here we go. Stefanos Tsitsipas serving to stay in this match. First serve is long. Second serve for Djokovic to look at. Here we go. Oh, it's a risky second serve, but it's in. The return from Djokovic is good. Forehand to forehand. It's a good angle from Tsitsipas. Oh, and the backhand from Tsitsipas is wide. And Novak Djokovic is the champion in Rome for the 6th time. He beats Tsitsipas for a 7th time. And he wins his first title in over 6 months. And you can see what it means to Djokovic. He lifts his arms up and he's just taking it in. That is a huge win from Djokovic, considering kind of the form that we've seen him in, losing to Davidovich Fokina 6-love in that final set as well in Belgrade, to Rublev 6-love. He has managed to play himself right into form. And Novak Djokovic is the champion in Rome. And it's a huge moment for Djokovic. He does his trademark salutation to the crowd. And it is a straight sets victory for Djokovic. 6-love, 7-6. You have your champion. So we've got congrats to Stefanos. Yeah, he did. I mean, after that first set, 6-love, it did not look like it would be a tiebreak in the second set, and he's done it. You know, he's pulled it back. He's made it competitive. So it's very good from Tsitsipas, despite that terrible start. But it is Djokovic. Got Idemo, Nole the GOAT. Congrats to Nole. Yeah, it's a huge moment for Djokovic with everything, you know, that was going on in Australia at the beginning of the year. Not being able to play, he's got this title. He's got obviously the most Masters 1000. Yeah, it's a huge moment for Djokovic, I think, and this will give him so much confidence going into the French Open. So yeah, we've got loads of love here for Djokovic and for Tsitsipas actually in the comments. We've got Nole, Idemo Nole. Ems says, thanks everyone for a great stream. Thank you all for a great stream. I really appreciate you staying on and listening. This is my first stream. Hopefully there'll be many more to come. And yeah, I will catch you all on the next stream. If you want to stay, if you've got a stream up, there will be the trophy presentation. But I am going to head off. Thank you all very, very much. Hopefully talk to you all again soon. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.